Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel CapTech Pro. So guys, in this video we'll see how to download the Windows Admin Center. We'll see how we can install it, and later on we'll see how we can configure it for our server. So guys, without any delay, let's go to our lab environment. Okay friends, so now we are on our lab environment, and on this server, whose name is server 2, we will install our Windows Admin Center. So you can see the domain name is captechpro.online. I will minimize this. First of all, we have to download the Windows Admin Center. So for that, I will open my browser. I will maximize this. So guys, why we need a Windows Admin Center? Because it's a locally deployed browser-based app for managing our Windows servers, cluster, hyper-converged infrastructure, as well as Windows 10 PCs. It's a free product from Microsoft and is ready to use in production. So there are few things for which we can use our Windows Admin Center. Let me discuss the scenarios with you. If you want to simplify the server management, you want to manage your servers cluster with modernized versions of familiar tools such as Server Manager, we can install Windows Admin Center under 5 minutes and we can manage servers in our environment immediately. No additional configuration is required. The second scenario is we can work with a hybrid solution. Integration with the Azure helps us optionally to connect our on-premises server with relevant cloud services. Then the third scenario is we can streamline the hyper-converged management. Streamline management of Azure Stack HCI or Windows Server high converged clusters. We can use simplified workloads to create and manage our VMs, storage space direct volumes, storage defined networking, and more. So guys, now let's start downloading our Windows Admin Center. So guys, in our browser we'll simply type Windows Admin Center. I will press enter and we will click on our first link. Now in our first link you can see in download now, you can see download Windows Admin Center. We have the link, so we'll click on this link to download Windows Admin Center. It will take us to Windows Server Production and Resources. I will close this. Now here you can see Windows Server 2020 and you can see Windows Admin Center. It's a MSI, so we'll click on continue. Now here we have to fill the details like the first name, company size. So let me fill it quickly. After filling the details, I will click on continue. So now you can see I've got a downloading link. So you can see our Windows Admin Center is getting downloaded. If your download will not start automatically, then you have to click this link of download. So as you can see, our downloading is successfully started and it's now completed. So friends, now let's go to the folder and now let's start our installation process. I will right click over here and I will click on install. Now I will click on run. So it's preparing to install. I will check the box of I accept these terms. You can read about the terms and conditions, then click on next. Now there are two options to send diagnostic data to Microsoft. The first is required diagnostic data and the second is required and optional diagnostic data. So I will select the first option, then I will click on next. Now if you want to use Microsoft Update to help and keep your computer secure and up to date, you can select this option. I am doing this for testing purpose, so I will select I am going with I don't want to use a Microsoft Update. Now I will click on next. You can see in install Windows Admin Center on Windows Server, use a gateway server to enable access for multiple admins. We can connect from any PC with the supported browser and we can manage computer on a private network. Or we can install our PC to manage directly from it. Then there is a link to see the installation scenarios. I will click on next. Now in installing Windows Admin Center, we can allow Windows Admin Center to modify the machine trusted host settings. We can select this box to use WinRM over HTTPS only, and the third last option is automatically update Windows Admin Center. Now I will go with the default settings and click on next. Now here you can see select a port for the Windows admin site. So you can see by default it's 443. If you are running an IIS server on your current server in which you are deploying Windows Admin Center, then you have to change the port because IIS uses port number 443. So I am not using IIS feature on this server, so I will go with this port. Then there are two options to generate a self-signed SSL certificate, and this server will expire in 60 days. Then the second option is we can use a SSL certificate installed on this computer. So we have to provide the thumbprint for the gateway. So I will go with the first option, which is generate a self-signed SSL certificate. So our certificate will be generated automatically. Now I will click on install. So you can see here in the status, our Windows Admin Center is getting installed. So friends, as you can see, our installation is completed of Windows Admin Center. I will click on finish. Let me close this. Now let's open our Windows Admin Center. So in the browser we will enter https:// Now we have to enter the FQDN name of our server, which is server2.captechpro.online. Now we will enter the port number, which is 443, and now I will press enter. So it will prompt you for entering the username and password. So I will enter the username, which is administrator. In the password, let me provide the credentials. Now I will click on sign in. So you can see Windows Admin Center, it's login, and now you can see the message successfully installed version 2110. So you can read about the new feature which are recently released. Let me close it, and here you can see this is our server. Let me close it. If I will click over here, so you can see it's getting connected. So in the overview you can see about the server 2, the domain name, the operating system, the version, installed RAM, this is the disk space, the processor, the manufacturer, and each and everything about your server. You can see it's over here. Now I will click on files and sharings. You can see these are our drives, E drive, C drive, and this is my D drive. You can see you can access them from here. You can also click on installed apps to see which all apps are installed on this server. If I will click on virtual machines, so it's loading our VMs, it's rendering. So as of now you can see there is no virtual machine we have created. These are the services of Windows Server. I will click on roles and features. So you can see these are the roles and features of Windows Server. If you want to install any role, you can select it from here like this, and you can install any roles and feature from Windows Admin Center on your server. There are many options over here. You can see them one by one. You can explore them. So guys, that's how we can download and install Windows Admin Center on your server. It's a mind-blowing and excellent feature from Microsoft, and you can explore all these features one by one. You can go through it by installing in your lab environment. That's it for this video demonstration. I will see you guys in next video. For more informative videos, you can check my other video links on the screen, and subscribe my channel and press bell icon for more upcoming videos. I will see you guys in next video.